Hi, this is Mr. Carvajal, and you're a good person. So glad you're here. This is our Build Your Star Power review, and we've got lots of good stuff that we can do. So, we're going to have a video for each of these topics, and they'll be included on the page. And I'm going to go through them with you and help you out because you are strong, confident, and successful, and they're not difficult. Testing is not difficult. Reading is not difficult. It all comes down to your attitude. And we're going to learn how to have a good attitude and help ourselves be successful in whatever it is we want to do. So come on, let's get started. The Elderly Carpenter Story. I love this story. If you've heard it before, awesome. If you haven't heard it before, you're going to like it. It's really going to get you thinking. So I want you to use your imagination. That's the most important thing when we read. Picture it like you're watching a movie and read along with me. An elderly carpenter was due to retire. He told his employer of his plans to leave the business and start a life of leisure with his wife and extended family. He would miss the money, but the time was right and he was ready to hang up his hammer. His boss was disappointed, as the carpenter had been a loyal and diligent worker for many years, so he was very sad to see him go. He asked for one last favor. Would you please build one last house as a favor to me? The carpenter wasn't happy but agreed. Soon it was clear that his heart wasn't in his work. He took shortcuts, used cheap materials, and put in a half-hearted effort. In the end, the final product was well short of his usual standards, a disappointing way to end his career. When the job was finished, the employer came to inspect the work. After taking a look around, he handed the keys to the carpenter and said, "This is your house. It's my gift to you." The carpenter was shocked and embarrassed. If only he had known, he would have made sure that everything was perfect. It's easy to forget that every day we are also building for our future. The work you put in today means a better life tomorrow. Remember to build wisely. So now I want you to answer some questions for yourself. What are you working for? What kind of future do you want? 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road, what do you see your life like? What kind of home are you going to have? A house, an apartment, a big house, a small house, a tiny home, whatever you want, tell us here and give some details. What kind of vehicle do you want to be driving? A car, an SUV, a truck? What color? What model? What company? Put what you would think you would like. Once again, you're planning for your future. And the more you think about the future, the easier it is to do the hard work today you need to do so you can have that success that you want. What career? Do you have an idea what kind of business you want to be in? Do you want to be an entrepreneur, a chef, a coach, a teacher, a psychologist? Do you want to work for the FBI? Do you want to be a mechanic? Whatever it is, talk about it here and talk about the kind of salary, the money you want to make. Family. Do you want to be married with children? Do you want to adopt children? Do you want to not have children at all? Do you want to not get married at all? It's up to you. Talk about what you want for your life, family wise, in the future. And then quality of life. What do you want your life to be like? Do you want to be traveling the world? Do you want to have backyard barbecues and swim parties? Talk about the quality of life and the kind of things you want to do once you're all done with school. And once again, getting these things clear make coming to school and studying for a STAAR test a lot easier because this is what you're working for, not because your parents tell you you have to. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, and of course, when you're done with this, go on to the next topic, go on to the next video.